What's going on, you guys? So I really wanted to do this movie review. I'm gonna do a non-spoiler for the Deadpool and Wolverine. Super excited about the movie. Thought it was amazing. And if you want to just know a little bit about what you're getting into with the movie itself, and is it worth it, is it not worth it, I'm gonna give you a non-spoiler here. Just for the fans, man. You know, just for the people that they just want to jump in, they want to buy tickets, or maybe watch it at the house. I was a little on the fence, but I knew I wanted to see Hughe Jackman again. All right, so for this movie, the plot goes, Deadpool's peaceful existence comes crashing down when the Time Variance Authority recruits him to help safeguard the multiverse. He soon unites with his would-be pal, Wolverine, to complete the mission and save the world from an existential threat. Now, this movie is directed by Shawn Levy. You may know him by his work in Stranger Things. I love Stranger Things. And the Adam Project. The Adam Project was pretty dope. Not really familiar with seeing Ryan Reynolds do something that was Star Wars-esque, if you could. I'm very light on the Star Wars, very loose on the Star Wars. No Diddy. But definitely one of his best movies to date. This movie serves as somewhat of like a farewell, without giving you too much detail. And it serves as an introductory film for Deadpool into the MCU. It's also Marvel's first rated R film while partnered with Disney. So Fox is parting ways with Deadpool and some of the other properties, and you get a taste of that here. Also, Hughe Jackman said he was done. He said he was done, man. And now he's back. He's in shape, which is very important. And he's playing Wolverine once again. And, you know, everybody's going to come out to see that. I know I did come out to see that. So, very, very fun tribute to the fans. You get a lot of pop culture-esque references. I don't think Disney has been as nasty as they are with Deadpool in the mix. I don't know if you guys enjoyed Deadpool 1 and 2. I'm not really a Deadpool guy, man. To be honest with you, Deadpool is not my favorite Marvel character. He's kind of like all over the place. But with this team up of Wolverine and Deadpool, you basically get all of the stuff that we say in the comments. What about this and what about that, and it's all of the stuff that you wanted to see a Deadpool or Wolverine do. They kind of tease a few things that they could do, you know, without being too far gone. The comedy is Deadpool, top-notch Deadpool comedy, and you feel like they're taking some jabs and pokes at the partnerships and the companies that are trying to fight for these properties just so they have a piece of the pie. But I like that nothing is forgotten. It seems like all the ideas that they could grab and put in one movie is all on the table. They made it tasteful. You felt like this wasn't something that could be sustainable, you know, in the movie, in terms of the movie as a whole. However, it's a great starting point for the MCU. This is a win for the MCU, a slam dunk. This is a home run. It's a touchdown for the MCU for sure. I've never seen a Deadpool movie that kept me so captivated. Part 2, Deadpool Part 2 was pretty good. You know, I'm not gonna take a knock at that. Pretty good. It feels like they were building something there. But with this movie, there's almost no expectation to build anything. This is more about, they throw out the term legacy here and there. And the things that have been done to this point, the characters that had a nod to them, they make sure you don't forget, you know, what's been accomplished to this point, you know, with Fox and Sony and not Sony, excuse me, but Fox so far with the properties and shout out to Ryan Reynolds, man. Ryan Reynolds is somebody who had to have this character, man. He tried it with the Wolverine. He tried it again and again, and it just feels like he's gonna make you believe he's Deadpool. And I mean, now I can't see it any other way with Ryan Reynolds being Deadpool, and the banter and you know, coming off the heels of Logan, Hugh Jackman did a very notable, very very memorable exit with Logan. And here we have in this movie him coming back, having some funny moments, the back and forth between him and Ryan Reynolds, along with the other surprises and characters. It's just something you gotta see for yourself, man. Honestly, this is in no way, shape, or form corny or mid. You know, this is definitely, this is where it's at right here. You know what I'm saying? So, will Deadpool and Wolverine be a movie that's gonna lead you to believe you know where the MCU is going? If you just watched this and you said, hey, I think I know where the MCU is going, nah, probably not. This is a great roundup for the series of Deadpool, you know, as it being a third, possibly final project. It's a great roundup. It's a great cap on the run. And if they stop it here, man, this is legendary, bro. Legendary. But of course, it's the MCU. We want to see more. We want to make sure that we didn't invest in Disney Plus for no reason, you know. But, you know, this run for Ryan Reynolds is a win, man. And I think he's redeemed himself from the whole DC Green Lantern thing. And would it be worth it for you to see Deadpool and Wolverine? I honestly believe if you want a very high-level comedic, non-stop action, I mean, they took maybe like 10, 15 minutes story action. I mean, there's some Easter eggs in there somewhere, here and there, excuse me, but it's not something that you're gonna be like, oh, this connects to that and that connects to this. The TVA thing is probably the thing that brings it all together the most. And, you know, there was a joke about the multiverse in there, you know, and how it's been done and stuff like that. But I think that going forward, Marvel's gonna definitely have an edge on everything else, with Deadpool being the Marvel Jesus. You know, that Marvel Jesus thing, that joint right there. I ain't gonna lie, you know, say in the comments if you felt like that was the case. But Deadpool definitely saved the MCU with this one, bro. Definitely saved it. So if you haven't seen it, I recommend you go see Deadpool and Wolverine. Get all the merch, get all the stuff, man. It's probably gonna be the last time something like this happens. And yeah, man, all the figures, all that stuff, grab them up. See it twice if you can. You know, you might catch some stuff on the second time. I plan to see it the second time. Deadpool and Wolverine, I give it an 8 out of 10, man. Honestly, you know, with all the cameos and all that stuff, and the characters that were used to bring the story together. The story was a solid story, man. I give it an 8 out of 10, bro. And I'm a hard bargain, bro. To when it comes to this MCU stuff, man, it's almost never enough. But this is so good that I'm like, man, I would love for more MCU movies to be like this. It's almost like it's a thing in itself, you know. If you only watched this Deadpool, you wouldn't be cheating yourself. You know, if you didn't see 1 and 2, don't worry about it. Just go ahead and watch. Go ahead and watch Deadpool and Wolverine. You know, it's almost like they kind of set it up with the second one for you to be able to enjoy this without having any strings attached, without worrying about lore or comic book context and all of that. You know, just you can literally watch this, and if you've seen any amount of X-Men movies, or Deadpool movies or Marvel movies, you'll be able to catch some of these references, man. Definitely. This is one for the books, man. Deadpool and Wolverine. Go see it, bro. Go see it, man. I have been the real comrade from Grownassmentoyz. And you know we outside, man.